Okay, we're ready to paint a rainbow paragraph. This is a lot of fun. These are the directions for painting a rainbow paragraph. They're on page 93 in your cards. So if you go clear back to the writing section of your cards, you'll find that. And so let's go through the steps. First of all, you'll review your parts of speech, and then you're going to have them choose a picture prompt. Students will look at the picture prompt and they're going to brainstorm naming any nouns they see. Your teacher is going to write the nouns under the noun column on the sentence template. Student then adds a verb phrase to each noun. Then they add adjectives to each noun, and they can add articles or pronouns if they wish. So then we will move into our who, what, when, where, why, and create an introductory sentence. We'll put your sentences in order and then create a paragraph. So the student will write the introductory sentence and additional sentences in chosen order, adding or deleting words or phrases to make the paragraph flow more smoothly. Then they'll write a concluding sentence. Finally, they're going to edit the paragraph. So we're going to look at this picture prompt here. We have a moose. And so I took my moose and I came up with as many nouns that I could think of for my moose. So I have moose, ears, nose, hooves, antlers. Then I came up with a verb phrase. So a verb phrase is just a verb with a prepositional phrase. You don't have to have a verb phrase for everything, but you're going to come up with as many verb phrases as you can. So I added stood in the forest, ears listened for a calf, nose sniffed the air, hooves trudged through the snow, and antlers balanced. So then I came up with some adjectives. So I ended up coming up with tall Alaskan moose, large furry ears, long slender nose, brown narrow hooves, and widespread antlers. Then finally, you're going to add your article or your pronoun. So now I have some pretty decent sentences about my moose. And so this sheet here is just going to help you brainstorm sentences about whatever your picture prompt is or whatever your writing prompt is. Then you're going to dig out your who, what, when, where, why, how cards, and you're going to have your student answer some questions. So you can begin to develop a topic sentence about your story. So who's the story going to be about? It's going to be about the Alaska moose. What happens? She lost her calf. When did this happen? During the snowstorm. Where did it happen? In the forest. So then you're going to take it and put it in a format like the story is about who. The story is about the Alaskan moose. It takes place when and where. It takes place during the snowstorm in the forest. What happens because why? She lost her calf. We don't know why yet. So you can also move your preposition to the beginning, and that's what I did for my final paragraph. So my final paragraph I had during the torrential snowstorm, the Alaskan moose lost her calf in the wooded forest. Her long, slender nose sniffed the air for the scent of her calf as her brown, narrow hooves trudged through the snow. Suddenly, she heard her calf's cry with her large furry ears and took off in that direction, looking for him. So now we're going to do a paragraph, and then I want you to try one on your own. And I want you to try one on your own. We're going to do a paragraph, and I want you to try one on your own.